Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the Robuilder YouTube channel. Today we're bringing back an old series where we build your UGC concepts. So if you want to submit anything, join the Discord. Ooh, this one would be real easy. We might do two today because I kind of like this one, but I feel like it's too easy to make a whole video on. So we'll think about that one, the ZZZ. Let me throw that on the desktop. There we go. And let's see, what else is calling my name? Ooh, a dev chain. Yeah, I'm down for the dev chain too. All right, there we go. So we're going to start with those two. All right, guys. So to start things off, we'll do the dev chain. I do already have like a real optimized chain for UGC right here. And I just saved it in the file. It fits the neck well already. And it is only 495 verts, which is super nice when it comes to UGC. Text is always the hard part when it comes to UGCs, because I was trying not to repeat myself, but I did anyway. Text is always the hard part for me, guys. Like, it's always like either so good or so bad. But when it's good, it's too many verts. Oh, gosh. All right, so first things first. Tab into edit. Let's make this thing say dev in all caps. Yep. And then let's go into our settings for this guy, which is right here. Now, I guess first we'll find a good font. Usually you want to go with something more squared and blocky rather than curvy, because curves, yeah, it adds a lot of vertices rather quickly. We'll try this one. That is ugly. All right, so we'll use this. We are going to add a bit of depth to it just to make it look a little bit better. It already looks better. Nice. What else do we want to do to this? Add a little sheer on it. There we go. Something like that, I guess. Ooh, definitely add some offset. Where's the shear at again? I need to take that back. I don't want that. I'm gonna put it at 0. That'll work. And I think it's actually decent. Let me convert this, or let me save it first. Just a little Shift D, just so we have it to work off of if we need to. And then we need to convert it to a mesh. Now, this thing is also only 400 verts, which is very nice. Let's grab this. We need to grab like this whole letter right here, just to separate it a little bit. And I'm going to make them connect right on the tops. My last chain, they weren't connecting, and it was like, yo, how is it even holding itself? So let's grab the E, connect it barely. There we go. And then here we go. We have the dev thing. Now, I just noticed I never looked at it from this side, so it's quite thick, dare I say. Let me go ahead and do a S and Y. That'll scale it on in. We'll go something about like that. And then we have back here, which we can grab and delete because it's just not needed. And there should be one. We can kind of delete all this stuff in the back and this row of stuff. If it's not needed and not visible, there's no reason for it to be taking up any space on the mesh, if that makes sense. So now we have this. Oh yeah, it's starting to look good. Let's move this down, move it over. Dev chain, boys. All right, let's connect it up. See how it's looking? Not bad. Not bad at all. It actually connects rather well as well. I think something like that works pretty well, actually. Now we're going to do Control J to join all that into one object, and it is 787 verts, which is a pass. We can go up to 1,200, and then tries, I believe, is 4,000 that we can go up to, and it's only at 1,300, so we are doing good. Let's go ahead and get this thing textured. All right, so the inner parts, I'm going to make probably a white, something like, or should we just do like a way lighter gold? We'll try something like this first. And then we'll go a darker on here. Let's add a material to this. Base color, image texture, and boom, Blender color palette. Now let's go on into material preview. All right, yo, this is actually not bad. Of course, there's a couple things we need to fix up. For example, this guy. Oh, wait, should this be the darker color or the lighter color? Because I feel like it kind of goes with this. All right, so let's go ahead and move this over to here. I feel like it should be the darker color. So something like that. Now it's all matching. I think this actually looks pretty sick. I'm debating how I want to do the links. What are these guys? Really cannot find these guys. They got to be like in here somewhere. All right, I'm going to just make them match up with this. There we go. So here's base colors, I think. I would love to do some sort of diamond texture out here. Let me try to figure that one out real quick. All right, we got the new texture into Blender right now, and as you can see, it didn't change the chain at all. That's because I did not cover the one square that we were using for the chain. As you can see here, it's not covered. Now what I'm going to do is grab all the inner sides of our letters, just like this, and do U and project from view. And there we go. And I'm gonna make these as big as I possibly can, like taking up as much real estate on this thing as I possibly can, guys. Like this, I can take up even more. I'm gonna do like as detailed as possible. In fact, I can scale these like I'm gonna really try my best here to take up as much room as possible. That's the hardest part about UGC with texturing, is getting good quality. Like, it's so hard with this limited space that we have. All right, but check this out, guys. A diamond dev chain. I think it actually looks pretty sick. We might make the word dev a bit smaller. Like, I like the big chain, but I also want it to be like, you know, not an eyesore. And if I center it, okay, let's move this link. Just kind of rotate it a little bit, something like that. Nah, that looks kind of off. All right, so I guess the dev word is going to have to be a little bit bigger just so we can connect it to this side of the V. I'm trying to keep it centered, or at least the best I can anyways. All right, I am going to curve these just a little bit, and I'll curve this one in just a hair as well so it does match. And there we go, guys. The dev chain is done. If we check it out, it's a 256 by 256 texture. Nice. And it meets all our requirements. Up next, let's hop on to the Z's, guys. Let's also set origin to geometry. That's going to help us quite a bit. All right, on to the Z's. We're not going to do the face because that's a Roblox face. Yeah, not really a point to do that one. But we are going to grab in some text, rotate it 90 degrees. And yeah, we just got to make a Z, honestly. A capital Z, of course. There we go. Hop into object mode, and let's make this letter look good. First thing we're going to do is a little bit of offset. That's just going to make it a more of a shape. And we're going to extrude just a little bit. No shear. And we are going to add some depth. I kind of like the very low resolution on depth because, like, this is, like, fully shaded smooth. But the low resolution gives it more of that, like, low poly aesthetic that I actually really like that. So we'll do something like this. I do think we'll need to change the font. I don't think it's actually changing the font. I barely know what I'm doing when I'm working with text. Anyways, let's go ahead and just convert this to a mesh. There we go. And it has 48 verts in 60 tries. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right, up next, we're going to grab this, make it the size of the head. We'll go about here. Looks good. There we go. And now we're just going to kind of move these down and into place. And I am making them smaller as I go up. Up next, we're going to add a little bit of rotation to each one so it doesn't seem so static and flat. I'm going to move this one back some, just all of them back a little bit. Move that back over here. And here is our Z's. Let's go ahead and Control J. Put these more something like this, middle of the head. And they could probably be a little bit bigger, actually. More of an over-exaggerated thing. Ooh, I don't remember what fits in this in the box, though, that we're allowed to do. So I think that's good for the Z's. Let me go ahead and make them blue. So material preview, yes. Let's go ahead and add on this material to them. We're going to do U, project from view. And then we're just going to press L on each of these and line them up with the others. So put this one right in here. There we go. I'm going to scale these down a little bit, and we are going to have a slight gradient on them. I think something like this. Yeah, I think that actually works pretty well. So there we go, guys. We got made 2 UGC items. They'll both be on the catalog within, I don't know, a week or 2, hopefully. But that is going to wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.